Creativity can never be overemphasized. Everything that we see, hone, and do today stems from creativity. Hi everyone, you're welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Money. Today I will be talking about why content creation should be your second job. Call me Mo, I am a business owner. I share content relating to business, finance, and other related topics from time to time. Before we get right into the video, let's have a quick disclaimer. The information I will be sharing here today should be treated as educational information only and should never be treated as business, finance, advertisement, and legal advice. Now, if you are that person who is looking to having content creation as your second job, you need to find your part. Finding your part to content creation simply means you finding that thing that gives you joy, that creative part of you, and that thing that you dearly love to do. Your creativity could be art, it could be cooking, it could be creating, invention, it could be a whole lot of things. I usually would say that what we are and what we enjoy today stems from an idea generation, stems from creativity because somebody decided to be creative and to see the possibility in something. Now, in terms of content creation, everyone has got something that it could do. Everyone has got a creative part of them. So you need to, or we all need to, find that creative thing that makes us unique. Turn them into content and then share on the platforms. Now I'm emphasizing why content creation should be our second job because content creation has a way of having a perpetual lifespan. It never, ever, ever dies. And it could be our own pathway to success. It could also be that pathway to living that dream that we've always wanted. And that brings me to the second thing on how to treat that path that you have seen. Once you have chosen that path, you have to see and know the value. Knowing the value of something simply means that you are able to see the thing outside of the ordinary. That thing is not just a simple thing to you. Some attribute value to money, others attribute value to something that cannot be bought with money. So whichever way you choose to see that part that you have found for yourself, in order to make it a job for yourself, you have to be able to place a value on it. Remember, value could be priced or priceless. When you decide to price your value, you decide to monetize it. Now, monetization has been made easy these days. If you had content, you could easily place your content or post your content on several social media platforms that allow you to earn some sort of royalties for that content when people engage with your content. So, what this does for you is to be able to create some sort of income on your part for the use of that content by other people who are listeners or consumers of that content. And I'm sure a lot of us also know that the earnings that you might make from that content doesn't stop with royalties. You may have partnerships that people want to collaborate with you. They like that content and they want to collaborate with you and also give a monetary value for that collaboration. So the power of content creation cannot be overemphasized. If you are that person who hasn't considered starting content creation by just pushing out your content, you need to start considering that now. Not just because it earns you monies, but because it is something that can give you something that is perpetual and can never die. Now, when you have received monies or you have received some monetary value for that content. At this point, I would say learn to conserve. Preserve and conserve your money. I often liken content creation to just music. I usually would liken it to any other sort of intellectual property, whereby at a point you are earning as a creator and you are excited about it. But don't forget that just like a music star whose star dwindles over time, because there will always be a new star, your content might dwindle over time. And when you have content dwindling, that also means that revenue would not be as constant as it used to be. So conservation and preservation is very important in content creation. No matter how much you are earning today from the content that you create, either as a form of royalty or partnerships, learn to conserve and preserve those monies. And it could also mean that you would decide to take it a notch higher by investing or reinvesting your earnings. Now, when you decide to reinvest your earnings, it affords you the opportunity to be able to multiply monies that you have gained through content creation. Like I said earlier, content dwindles. Monies might dwindle over time. But when you invest in so many things, it could also even mean that your investments might be in another aspect or in a particular aspect of your content. But in order to continuously ensure that your content generates income for you, not just for now, but for your nearest future, once you have started earning, learn to conserve and also invest. I hope that this video helps someone out there. And if you are that person who hasn't thought about content creation, I need you to take up something today. Start creating content. The platforms are free for you to share. And this just might be that pathway to that life that you've always wanted, to that future that you've always wanted. Remember again, content creation should be your second job if you really do want to enjoy the benefits of creativity and also having to fulfill all those lifelong desires. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel so inclined to share this video, please do not hesitate to. See you later. Bye for now.